Well, 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 it seems as though the Labubu craze is getting a little bit out of hand. We're at a point now in time where, well, Cher, the singer Cher, is wearing Labubus. Actually, she is wearing this one from version 3. So cute, the blue one, on her little bag while she's, going around town. Madonna got a Labubu as well. But you see, this is the difference between Cher and Madonna. Madonna always has to have the rarest, the best, blah, blah, blah. Back in the 90s, when the Blythe dolls were having a huge resurgence, this is a doll from the 70s, huge eyeballs, creepy heads, were available for a short period of time. You could change their eye colors. And the parents did not like those dolls. They were too creepy. So Mattel took them off the market. I think it was Mattel, maybe Hasbro. No, they were Kenner, I believe, back in the day. Well, anyway, they had a huge resurgence in the early 90s. Madonna, of course, had to have one, thousands of dollars. She had custom-made dresses for her Blythe doll. And of course, now that the Labubu craze is coming, Madonna can only put the secret Labubu on her bag, of course. So she has to have a seat, brown secret Labubu on her bag. And once Madonna starts wearing something, the trend is over. Sorry, Madonna, but Madonna, when Madonna starts a trend, because she thinks she started a trend, the trend is over. Basically, Madonna is always late to the game. Don't think for a second that Vogue was something she started, because she didn't, okay? It's the Black community of New York that started voguing. Madonna just made it mainstream. Madonna was a little bit late to the game with the Labubus, but at least Cher had the decency of just, taking a regular Labubu, not a secret one. She just put a regular Labubu on her bag. But Madonna, no. Madonna needed to have the secret Labubu because she's, Jesus. Okay, anyway, but it's a whole, look, I still love my Labubus even when, and I hope they're not going to be a trend anytime soon because I really love them. And I wish they were not a trend so that I could easily get them. But this video is more about the fact that the craze has gone so beyond any reasonable levels, that the Labubus are made in China. So then China, Pop Mart of China, ships them worldwide, depending on wherever they have Pop Marts in the world, and then people buy them. There are also Pop Marts in China, for sure. But here's the news, you guys. And by the way, everything I say in this video, of course, is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Thumb up the video and subscribe. So here's what we'll go. So where's these Labubu? Here's a little, this is my favorite one from the version 3, the little purple one. Isn't that adorable? So we'll go. So apparently, there is such a huge shortage of these little creatures in China that the scalpers and the collectors and the resellers, child, I'm losing fur. They can't buy them in China. So they go abroad. So they go to America, they go to Europe. They try to buy as many Labubus as possible to then take them back to China, where they then resell them at a marked up price. This is insanity. The Labubu is made in China. It's sent abroad. The Chinese travel to get the Labubu abroad to bring it back home, baby. Except another plot twist. Chinese import tariffs, the customs authorities are cracking down on the Labubu, on these Labubu pushers. So the Labubu pushers are now being caught at the border, and allegedly, Chinese authorities have issued an official statement telling people, hey, if you're traveling abroad, please don't bring Labubus back with you, because you're going to end up in jail. Because apparently they bring way more Labubus than they're allowed to bring in terms of what customs allow you to bring, without declaring it to customs. You know how it is with customs. There's always a limit of how much you can import something for your private personal use. And then if it's above a certain price range, of import, then you have to declare it to the authorities when you're coming back home, to the custom authorities, and you got to pay customs. So apparently a lot of people have been caught full suitcases. Yeah, guys, we're talking the entire freaking suitcase full to the brim, no clothes, nothing, just Labubus. So the customs authorities in China, yeah, Labubu traffickers, baby. They're trafficking Labubus. They're like, your suitcase is full of Labubus. That is more than whatever, that exceeds the worth of the minimum that you're allowed to import without declaring tariffs, taxes, customs, blah, blah, blah. So people are ending like handcuffed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine getting handcuffed at your airport when you're flying back home by customs authorities because you're trafficking Labubus? It boggles the mind. But it is entertaining and especially funny to know that they've issued this statement telling people, hey guys, please don't like bring back home Labubus because we will find you. And you will end up in jail bringing back too many Labubus. I'm like, I just watched a meme video the other night as I was, scrolling through memes because I couldn't fall asleep. And somebody posted something really interesting saying like, I can't believe this is 2025. Like, please, 2025, stop toying with my emotions. I am emotionally crippled at this point because like I scroll, like one meme, it's like little tiny panda baby sneezing and the mother panda screams. And then I scroll and the next one is the end of the world because somebody's gonna, throw a bomb somewhere else. And I get all scared, and then I scroll again, and then the next one is the unboxing of a Labubu, and here's a tutorial how to make the eyes more glittery and sparkly, and you go, oh, sparkly, glittery Labubu eyeballs. Yes, they do have glitter in them, by the way. You see, there you go. See the little glitter in the eyes? And then you scroll, and then the next one is like the whole family perished because the water in the pipes was poisoned by lead poisoning. And then you're like, oh my God, there's lead poisoning. And then you scroll again, and then like, look, my little chickens hatched. And then you're like, yay, the little miniature you know that one guy who has the huge bulge and is like, oh, disgust. And then you're like, what just happened to me? I'm seeing cute little chickens hatch, and then this guy like just comes in front of the screen with the bulge really heavy. And I was like, I was enjoying the little chickens, and now I have disgusting. And then I scroll away really quickly, and then I see little tiger family in the zoo, and they're very happy, and the tiger mama got a new baby, and it is so cute. Then I scroll again, the next one, it's like again, a cataclysm, a tsunami, he hit a whole place, the whole village has been decimated, an airplane crashed. And I just thought, this is so on point. This is exactly what our lives are at the moment. Like the second you go on social media, you are going to go through an array of emotions. You're going to go from happiness to fear to exuberance, being ecstatic about something, fearful, angry. Well, then there's the clickbait, then there's the thirst traps, then there's the rage baiting. And that person said, social media is definitely the reason why our democracy is dying, because we are losing it. And I do believe, as much as I love these little monsters, I do believe that the Labubus are also partially, I don't want to say the cause, I don't want to say the symptom, but this Labubu craze is one of the results of where we have come in our society. And the fact that they look like monsters and that they're like evil, but also super cute, this is exactly what I was trying to get to. If you connect the dots, read between the lines, scrolling through all of those different emotions, different scenes on social media, from happiness to fear to rage to sexuality to all that stuff. That's the Labubu is the symbol of all of that. This is our world in 2025. This kind of creepy monster that has this piranha-looking mouth, but cutesy, innocent, but evil, but good, funny, fluffy, safe, but dangerous. This is the depiction of social media. This is our world, you guys. This is 2025. Let me know your thoughts down below. Good luck, Madonna, trying to get the secret Labubu from version 3. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Thoughts down below. Love you loads. Bye.